body needs and wants. We offer complete body repair that includes full windshield and glass replacement, glass rock chip repair, frame repair, wheel alignment, and paintless dent repair. We can also personalize your ride with custom paint and graphics to make your vehicle stand out from the crowd. Stop by for your free quote at 611 East Highway 18 in Menno. Classic Collision and Frame is a proud supporter of all Menno and surrounding communities' athletic and school programs.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Renewable Ag Products is based on relationships and customer service. Their group trades a core group of ethanol co-products that includes dry distillers grain, modified distillers, wet distillers, and corn syrup. They also trade other specialty ingredients their customers request. They have also been supplying to livestock producers for nearly 25 years and work closely with multiple ethanol and processing plants. Call 605-387-5013 to find out more. Renewable Ag Products, personally, effectively, and efficiently marketing grain commodities.
Menno State Bank has been dedicated to traditions of service through courtesy, timeliness, and consistency, offering a wide variety of products, including checking and savings accounts, debit and credit cards, CDs, IRAs, and online banking, as well as loan products, being relied on for over 100 years to meet the loan needs for area farmers and commercial operations. The farming industry faces many uncertainties, and their ag bankers understand the complexity of agriculture, and they're dedicated to meet your financial needs based on your operation. Let Menno State Bank take your operation to the next level by supplying it with the right resources to grow.
Noose Insurance knows all about the farm life. They know what needs to be protected. Noose Insurance is there for you when something goes wrong, offering crop and hail protection and now livestock insurance. Working with the area's leading insurance companies, Noose Insurance can help with crop, hail, and livestock insurance.
Helena Agri-Enterprises LLC, proudly serving area communities with a wide range of agricultural products ranging from fertilizer, seed, chemical, precision planting products, as well as all of your custom application needs. Call one of the 4 locations today in Menno, Tripp, Freeman, and Turkey Ridge. Helena would like to wish all the area teams a successful season. Helena, people, products, knowledge.
A healthy body starts with a healthy mouth. Regular checkups and cleanings will keep your teeth and gums in top shape. Give yourself and your kids the best dental care with a visit to Carson Family Dentistry in Springfield. With a qualifying, caring dental staff, Carson Family Dentistry provides top care with a hometown feel. Trust your family's oral health to Dr. Carson. Call today for an appointment. Carson Family Dentistry is a proud supporter of all school activities and events on the Live Ticket Network.
Life is made up of moments. We care about those moments as much as you do. We are Modern Woodmen, a fraternal financial services organization, member-owned, not stockholder-run. Since 1883, we've supported families, strengthened communities, and helped people reach their financial goals. From protection to saving to retirement planning, let us help you plan for those special moments in your life.
Calling all high school seniors. Not sure what your next step is? Consider Dakota Wesleyan University's Learn and Earn program located in Pierre. Current students in the Learn and Earn program are thriving. That's because the Learn and Earn program is different. Take classes on a flexible schedule at the Capital City campus and intern with a Pierre area business for a paid work experience. Scholarships are available. Visit dwu.edu/learn and earn today.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event.
Good afternoon. We've got a lot of stuff to get through today, so let's get started. First off, if you don't know who I am by now, my name is Bill Hummel. I am the new middle school, high school principal. I welcome all parents, staff, and contributors here today. I thank you for taking time out of this beautiful honeydew day, meaning that your honey would have you doing things if you weren't here. With that being said, welcome once again. It's our honor to have you here at Awards Day. I like to call it Student Celebration of Life. Our teachers and students have worked very hard this year, and I want to thank all of our students and our staff for all their hard work. So thank you. Now I'm going to turn this over to Miss Fritz for the National Honor Society.
Good afternoon, everyone. We did have a ceremony in the fall to recognize our new and returning National Honor Society students, but we always recognize them again at awards. So our current NHS members include Keegan Baker, and you guys can come down as a clear name. Keegan Baker, Tyler Speets, Tori DeBoer, Ciara Henry, Claire Janish, Caitlin Jonas, Caitlin Dunford, Grace Strong, Derek Stark, Patient Starbolt, David Cusack, Jenna Cusack, and Adam Lee. So to be an NHS member, first you must have a 4-5 required to apply. From there on, you fill out an application. Our staff all evaluate the candidates, and we get together and vote on them based on scholarship, leadership, character, and service. So thank you again to our NHS members.
My name is Bernard McGurka. I represent the Veterans of Foreign Wars here in Scotland. And right off the bat, I have to make a big apology. Mercedes Clark. I apologize. I do not have your plaque or your check from being our #1 winner with the Voice of Democracy. You'll be getting it. Also, the other winner from the Scotland VFW Voice of Democracy was William Stokes at the Mental School. I do have runner-up winners, though. I took care of that. Claire Janish and Tyler Speets. And Claire and Iris are also the scholarship winners. They'll be getting their scholarship checks. Claire? Winner? Iris? Here. Thank you for doing that. That's great. I think you've done it several years. Iris, I know you have at least 2. So that's great. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Mary Ellen Lukens. I am the VFW Youth Director, and I would like to recognize the following youth for awards of our program through VFW. The auxiliary, and I can give congratulations again to VOD winners. Next year's topic is what are the greatest attributes of our democracy? And we'd like to thank the teachers, counselors, secretaries in Meadow and Scotland, and Mr. Brokey for all these tech help, and Denise and Ken Bruckner and Glenda Goldman for transferring the essays back and forth. Now, Voice of Democracy, we hope there's more that will enter in next year. Patriotic Pen was held with 107 entries, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders in Meadow and Scotland. And there, the title was My Pledge to Our Veterans. And 7 youth moved on to district competition. So if Thomas Franks and Regan Chamlin would come forward, they were your local winners. Other winners for Meadow were Bailey Newhart, Emmeline Heckermichael, Justin Gerlach, Lily Love, and Evie Jo Hawks. And would Grace Merritt please stand? Grace was honorable mention. Grace for
She's not here.
Okay. And then Urban Shell. Okay, next year's theme is how are you inspired by America? So we thank the teachers again and for all the help with our program. I couldn't do it without all the teachers' cooperation and all the secretaries and phone calls and text messages and emails. So thank you very much. Youth Supporting Our Veterans is a program that recognizes youth groups that help out and recognize. And we'd like to thank Mrs. Frieda for filling out the Scotland forms. And the recognition would be for the Peeler 4-H Club, who's done many community service programs for the veterans. Student council members for your program you hold here, with the band, the choir, the quartet, plus kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th for making the cards, as well as Meadows National Honor Society and the elementary students in Meadow for cards also. We recognize the sophomores in Meadow for entering the VOD and all the Meadow Middle School for Patriotic Pen, as well as Scotland's high school and the VOD, plus middle school's Patriotic Pen. RAP is Random Acts of Patriotism. We notice acts of kindness that are done in our churches, schools, and community. Jackson Bauer, are you in this grade level?
No.
Jackson Bauer, are you here?
No.
I figured. Jackson Bauer would be one that he helped out at the fish fry. And we'd like to recognize the kids that did sing the national anthem. I have Trenton Scorpa. Can you come forward and receive a rap card? That's it. Olivia Bibby, Laura Rod. And we Thanks, kids. We also would like to recognize the band and the choir and that played national anthem, or the band that played national anthem, and the 5th graders. 2 Scotland's this year's students entered the Get Excited About Red, White, and Blue, which is singing the national anthem. There was a division for K through 8 and 9 through 12. So senior, Trenton, come on back. And 2nd grader, Tiana. So I'm going to give it to Trenton, and he's going to give it to you, Nikki. Does that work? Yeah. We'd like to recognize you for your Pop Tab Drive and all the students who helped out. We appreciate that. The VFW Auxiliary, Peeler 4-H Club, Scotland FFA chapter, plus the Hutchinson County 4-H clubs. The Pop Tab will go to the Ronald McDonald House in memory of Landon Beaver, who was a Kayla 4-H member who passed away at the age of 11 of liver failure. So we think of him today. Girls State. I have Maureen that's going to come up here and present the first Girl Skater.
It's a lovely day outside, but you're all missing. But anyway, my name is Doreen Winter, and my mom was Twyla Adams. She, in memory of her, because of her fierce advocacy of Girls State, the Scotland DFW Auxiliary named the award in her name in, I think, 2010. Ever since then, our family has sponsored the Girls State. Girls State is a practicum of local, state, and county government. I highly encourage any of you to try and do this every year. I know that we have Girls Staters here, and I got to participate, as did my husband in Boys State, and all 4 of our children participated in Boys and Girls State. So it's very important to get involved, especially now in this time, and know about your local and state and county government, as well as your federal. This year's South Dakota State delegate is Grace Robb.
Paul Weidenbach from the American Legion was unable to be here today, so I'd like to introduce the Scotland 2023 Girls State Delegate, which would be Jerrica Scott. Would last year's delegates please stand up? We have Keegan Baker, Tori DeVore, Sierra Henry, and Mr. Tyrus Beats. Scotland will be well represented at this year's Girls State. Past alumni, Director of Junior Counselor is Emily Lukens DeBeer, who's my daughter. Director of Senior Counselors will be Amber Elvie Turner, Mr. Elvie's daughter. Senior Counselor is Kara Meisenholder, and Junior Counsel will be Keegan Baker. So please come and join us. Wow! Congratulations, and again, I go to the medal on Tuesday, and I'm definitely going to tell them what a great audience you were, and I know you'll get them again as a good audience. So thank you so much, guys.
All recipients, please stay after. We'd like to get pictures of you, so seniors especially, line up over here against the wall.
Hello, I have several scholarships and awards to present today. The first one will be the PEO Sisterhood Scholarship. So on behalf of Chapter 80, which is a Scotland chapter of PEO, which is an organization that promotes women's education throughout locally, the state, and the country. So the winner of that $250 scholarship is Claire Janish. The second award that we're going to do is for the PEO AP Star Candidate. It is an arduous process to apply for the Star Scholarship Award. So our pick and winner for going through that process for a $100 scholarship is Jenna Vitek. And the next one that I will do is the Landon Youngman Memorial Hospital Rural Health Scholarship. Keeping rural medicine viable from a workforce perspective is critical to make sure that we have local services for the community for the ongoing future. So in 2021, the employees of the hospital started a scholarship fund for those interested in rural health careers. Since that time, it has been opened up to community members to also donate. This scholarship can be a current SHS senior or someone who has been a former SHS senior that is continuing their education. So we look forward to providing this scholarship well into the future. This $500 rural scholarship also has an alternate. We have guidelines for the scholarship for grades that they have to complete throughout their first semester to be eligible for it. So our alternate this year would assume the scholarship if the winner cannot fulfill the scholarship requirements as outlined in the guidance is Kennedy Beats, who is currently a student at USD. Jen, would you like to come down? And we are happy to present Claire Janish, the 2023 LJM.
Good afternoon. My name is Dave Wood. I'm the General Manager at Health Research Center here in Scotland, and I'm excited to present a $1,000 scholarship to a deserving candidate. So our qualifications are to be a student in good standing, as well as write an essay about how Poet's Vision relates to what you're going to do or how you're going to move forward in your life. Had an outstanding candidate, very active in athletics, great student, active in FFA, and this candidate really wrote an outstanding essay. So very pleased to present our $1,000 scholarship to Tyra Speedster.
Helping young people pursue their hopes and dreams is one of the most important things we do. We believe investing in students is an investment in our future. One of the ways we invest in youth is through our annual scholarship program. This year we awarded 21 $1,500 scholarships to students throughout South Dakota. These students were selected for Bank West scholarships because they exhibit a high level of personal integrity, have a passion for community service, and possess the qualities of leadership. Today, it's my honor to present the 2023 Bank West Scholarship to Tyra Speedster.
First of all, I'm not Michael Bale. I'm Shirley Irvin, and I'm here on behalf of the Farmers and Merchant State Bank here in Scotland to present our 2023 $1,250 scholarship to a student to be used at any post-secondary school of their choice. This scholarship is open to all seniors at Scotland High School and is awarded on academic achievement, activities, and character, and lastly, an interview with the selection committee. Our scholarship is unique in that we use a selection committee for the entire scholarship process. We had 2 individuals from outside of our community who are successful business people in their communities. The applications, and I'm not sure how many applications there were, but they were sent to these individuals and they chose who they will interview. And I would like to thank all of the students that applied this year. 4 were chosen for the interviews. 1 will be awarded a $1,250 scholarship, and the other 3 will be awarded a $250 scholarship. All of the students did very well on the interviews. A couple of them you walked out and were sweating, but that's okay. One of the judges stated that each one of these students had unique strengths in the interviews. So thank you to all the students and your parents and the teachers for raising these outstanding students to be future leaders of our community. So will the following 4 students please come down when I call your name? Tyra Speeds, Martina DeBoer, Cole Fidrick, and Claire Jash. $1,250 scholarship recipient this year is Martina DeBoer.
Rotary, local Rotary Club. Rotary International is a club that's around the world, does many things. In fact, the last few years they've been working on eradicating polio in third world countries, so that there are over 50,000 members of Rotary International. Our local club has been around over 70 years. Has been part of the initial hospital bill, the initial Good Samaritan bill, has done many other things around the community. Like recently, the last few years, we've done some donations and some work at the local youth center, and those are the kind of things that we've been doing. Unfortunately, our membership has really been down the last few years, and the first of this year, we've decided not to continue on with Rotary. We were down to 45 members, so this was not working. So the scholarships, the 2 $500 scholarships today are probably the last ones that Rotary will be able to do. So on behalf of local Rotary, I'd like Tori DeBort and Bailey Vitek.
Nola went on to further her education in business at Nettleton College in Sioux Falls, and she eventually returned home and in 1991 purchased her parents' business in Kaler. She went on to become a well-respected business owner and community leader. The guidelines for this monetary award are the person or person's desire to attend any accredited post-secondary institution with or without the aspiration of entering into the medical field. A list of seniors and their applications were given to the donor, and 3 recipients were chosen this year. One of the recipients will be attending the University of Sioux Falls, majoring in radiological technology. The other 2 plan to attend South Dakota State University, one majoring in nutrition and dietetics, and the other in aviation education. In no particular order, would Tyrus, Jenna, and Claire please come down and accept their scholarship.
scholarship is made possible through fundraising efforts by members of SEA and is given to a senior student who is pursuing the degree in an education field. On behalf of SEA, we would like to award Tori Dvorak with this scholarship. Tori is planning on attending a four-year college to pursue a degree in elementary education or agricultural education. SEA is glad to be a part of helping Tori reach her goals, and we wish her the best of luck in her journey to become a teacher.
The next scholarship is the Ron Dietz Memorial Scholarship. Ron was a 1971 graduate of SHS. To be chosen, you need to be a member of, obviously, SHS, FFA, to pursue a degree in agriculture or related field, and just need to write a paragraph stating your quality as a character and as a student and your work ethic. Oh, so happy for Tina Moore. Congratulations.
The Scotland Ag and FFA supporters started about 3 years ago. They've done various fundraisers, including the fish drive, with the goal to support ag education and FFA and 2 scholarships. All seniors in FFA are eligible for this scholarship. The 2 recipients this year are Tori Dvorak and Bailey Beaton.
Good afternoon. I'm Linda Kreisel, and I'm a former teacher here at SHS. We are awarding a new scholarship this year in honor and memory of our fellow teacher and very dear friend Linda Schrader, who tragically lost her life this past November. She was an amazing teacher here at SHS. She was the FCCLA teacher, and she, for many years, she treasured her time here, and she treasured her students. And some of you may have known her, many may have not, but granted, she was a wonderful teacher. She was a supporter of everything in our school, not just FCCLA. She supported music, she supported drama, she supported the sports, academics, FFA, everything. And of course, FCCLA, which she taught for many years.
I'm Lori Cease, and the Friends of Linda Schrader generously donated to the scholarship, resulting in the ability for us to give away 2 $500 scholarships this year in her memory. We would like to thank all who have generously donated to the scholarship, and also the applicants who have wrote your essay, and we had excellent applicants to choose from. The Linda Schrader Scholarship this year is awarded to Tyra Speets and Claire Janish.
Spirit of Hope Lutheran Church, which is located within the Prairie Rivers Conference. It includes its communities such as Wessington Springs, Huron, Mitchell, Scotland, Parkston, Mount Vernon, Lake Andes. I'm sure I'm missing a couple other ones, but it's a large scope of space that we cover. Each year, the women of the ELCA within the Prairie Rivers Conference offers a scholarship to anyone who might be going to an ELCA congregation. The qualifications are 1, attending an ELCA congregation, and 2, being active within your own worshiping community. And so it is my privilege to give this year's scholarship winner from Prairie Rivers to Bailey Vitek for $500. The good news is that she has the capability, if she applies that in the way that she's supposed to, that Augie will match that 500 with another 500, making it a $1,000 scholarship.
All right, now we've got the long haul portion of scholarships here. So. All right, to start out, I am awarding 2 $750 scholarships on behalf of the Knights of Columbus. 2 candidates were selected this year for their dedication to their church, school, and community. We have Ray Woodward and Claire Janish. All right, next up we have our Scotland High School Alumni Scholarship. This is awarded to either 1 or 2 students every year. The students can choose to write a senior speech on which their classmates vote, whose speech will be heard at graduation. This year we have 2 recipients for $300 each. We have Keith Baker and Ciara Henry. Overachiever Scholarship. This is $200 each to 2 students this year. So this is given to any student in their senior year, or who we pick out of. They must have in their senior year been in either vocal or band, play or speech, and then use 2 sports and maintain a 2.7 or higher GPA. This year we did select 2 recipients. We have Jenna Vitek and Bailey Vitek. Zweifel Seed Scholarship for $250. This is given to a student who is pursuing a 2 or 4-year degree for an agriculture-related field. This is given by Zweifel Seed. And this year we have 2 recipients, Kate Frida and Tyra Speeds. Golden West Telecommunications is committed to investing in the futures of young people in the communities it serves. Each year, the cooperative awards a $1,000 scholarship to more than 40 outstanding high school seniors. After 24 years, the total financial impact of those scholarships totals just over $1 million. Scotland High School's officials selected this year's recipient based on their dedication to academics as well as their participation in civic and extracurricular activities. Golden West is proud to support their academic and career goals as they pursue higher education next year. On behalf of the cooperative, its board of directors, employees, and members, I'm pleased to present the 2023 Golden West Scholarship to Bailey Tech. All right, next I have the Corman and Fritzy Keplinger Scholarship. This is a $1,000 award. This is given by Corman Keplinger and is laid by Fritzy Keplinger to a student furthering their education at a vocational technical institution. And this year's recipient is Kate Frida.
Attaboy, Kate!
I'm going to invite up again Mr. Greg Gaynor to present.
I asked if I could present these scholarships. Mrs. Rada, are you here someplace? Please come. Mrs. Rada and myself are children of Gladys and Henry Weidenbach, and there are scholarships for both of them. The Gladys Weidenbach Scholarship is a new scholarship, and I'm assuming it relates to music. Yeah. And the recipient of that is Trenton Scorpion. And the other one is, and again, I'm not sure of the dollar.
That one's fine.
That's fine. Okay. The next one is Henry Weidenbach Sports Scholarship. That has been all around for about 10 years. And anyone knew my dad, he was a very avid watcher of the local high school sports, as well as baseball and summer. And he wouldn't miss a ball game. So the scholarship requirements there, I believe, are academics as well as athletics. The reason I don't know these dollar amounts is because we are not funding these scholarships. These scholarships are funded by a somewhat wealthy cousin of ours. He did what, 500? Okay, and you said Claire Janish and Iris Beats. And it's appropriate that Tyrus is getting it because he's somewhat related to the name Labs. Thank you.
All right, next up we have our Virginia Keplinger Memorial Scholarship. This is a $1,000 award given in memory of Virginia Keplinger, who was an elementary school teacher at Scotland for 41 years. And it's awarded to a student pursuing a degree in education. This year, we're proud to present that to 44. All right, next up, we have our Spirit of 76 Award. This year's two recipients are Bailey Vitek and Stephen Johnson. The Spirit of 76 Award is given each year to two graduating seniors who best represent the spirit of their class and is given by Mrs. Lori Schmidt and her late husband, Mr. James R. Schmidt, in memory of their son, James Peter Schmidt, who was a member of the class of 1976. The guidelines for this award focus on the person's spirit of friendship, leadership, and cooperation with others. The recipients are not necessarily the most outstanding in each class academically, musically, or in athletics. Rather, they are chosen primarily for their willingness to help and their dedication to the class, high school, and community. This marks the 47th year the award has been given in honor of the class of 1976 and their lasting impact. Next up, I have some scholarships for both SPSU and USD. Now, this is not to say that students haven't received many scholarships when the schools they will be attending. Some schools just do send us certificates in person to give out on awards day, so this is our way for them to escape. scholarships, you can all come down at once. We have Tyra Speaks, Martina DeVore, and Jenna Vitek. Scholarship, the Yellow and Blue Distinguished Scholar Scholarship, and a Jackrabbit Journey Dual Credit Scholarship. Martina is receiving the Yellow and Blue Scholarship, and Jenna is receiving the Yellow and Blue Scholarship and the Jackrabbit Journey Dual Credit Scholarship. One thing to note too is that for some of you younger high school students, if you take dual credit, which is college courses in high school, some schools do award you scholarships just for taking dual credit if you later attend that university. So we had a few recipients of the SHS one, and we'll have a few USC ones for taking dual credit as well. So just something to keep in mind as you're applying and taking those classes. All right, next up we have our USD scholarships. First we have Keegan Baker with a Promise Scholarship for $4,000 and a South Dakota Dual Credit Scholarship for $1,100. And then the one I saved for last is kind of our real big one. There is the H. Walter and E. Joyce Rembold Scholarship. That was established a few years ago, and that is specifically for first priority Scotland high school students who are attending USD. Next priority goes to students from Freeman Academy, anyone from the county, and then any current Scotland graduates at USD. This goes to at least two students a year. And this is a $40,000 scholarship, $10,000 a year. So we have pretty much guaranteed $80,000 a year that we're giving to our students who are attending USD. So keep that one in the back of your brain too, those of you coming up to senior year. That one was awarded this year to Keegan Baker and Stephen Johnson. Revolution, our local chapter, they give a DAR Good Citizen Award. This year, our recipient was Claire Janish. The Daughters of the American Revolution Good Citizen Program recognizes one senior each year who displays qualities of good citizenship. Staff first picks the top 3 students, then seniors vote on the final recipient from those 30. Students are selected based on the qualities of dependability, leadership, service, and patriotism. All right, and last up, we have our South Dakota Region Scholar Diplomas. You can all come down together. We have Keegan Baker, Tyra Speaks, Ciara Henry, Claire Janish, Bailey Vitek, and Jenna Vitek. So our Region Scholars Diplomas are awarded to graduating seniors who maintain a 3.0 or higher GPA, as well as met the Advanced Honors Graduation Endorsement coursework, which also includes an extra year of math, science, CTE or language, and a C or higher honor card for courses. Students who meet the Region Scholar requirements and also earn a 24 or higher on their ACT are also eligible for the South Dakota Opportunity Scholarship. I believe new legislation put that up to $7,000 over the course of 4 years now, so keep that one in mind too. If you take some extra courses, get good grades, you can earn a Region Scholar and get some scholarship money. So congratulations to all of our scholarship recipients this year. Total, this is not including awards that are still being decided, ones that will be applied for this summer. But so far, our senior class has earned a cumulative over $250,000 of scholarships. So there's lots of good money out there.
Ag Classes Awards and the FFA Academic Awards. We're going to start with the Ag Class Awards. All of my classes are 1 semester in length, so we do have quite a few award recipients. We're going to start with last semester, and that would be Intro to AFNR, Jenny Stark. The first section of Ag Business goes to Trinity Beats. Welding 1 would be Tyrus Beats. The other welding 1 from last semester, Stephen Johnson. Ag Business, the second class is Cole Frederick. And my last class from last semester is Animal Science, Martina DeBoer. This semester I had a lot of shop-based classes, Woods 1 and Woods 2, I have 2 sections of. So the first section of Woods 1 would be Kimmy Kubal. And the second section would be Ben Blewett. Two sections of Woods 2. The first one would be Kate Odin. And Woods 2, Trayton Bullets. And I also teach plant science this semester. Our award goes to Kylie Vita. That's all of the ag classes. One, two, FFA.
What about the best able?
That's me.
What about the best iron?
Students who are active in interim extracurricular activities carefully manage their time to keep up their academics, especially when these activities have opportunities for students to be gone from school, to compete in contests and meet new people. The following students have maintained a 3.0 grade GPA for the first 3 quarters of this year and will receive an FFA pin for their achievement. Please come forward when your name is called and remain here until everyone comes forward. Jared Andretti, Jacob Schaefer, Hope Starwalls, Hayden Spire, Kimmy Kubal, Kaylin Odins, Jenny Stark, Trinity Beats, Trayton Bolts, Mercedes Clark, Emily Forrest, Caitlin Jonas, Charlotte Maris, Kate Odins, Caitlin Remper, Logan Seiler, Patience Starwell, Callie Vitek, Jake Swallet, Keegan Baker, Kyra Beats, Martina DeBoer, Tori Warwick, Cole Frederick, Kate Frida, Parker Humphrey, and Bailey Vitek.
The SHS Technology Award. This goes to an individual who I very much enjoyed having as a student. He was an excellent robotics aide. Tennessee. She can attest to that. This young man took several technology courses, and I wish him well in the future. Mr. Tyrus. Tyrus also received a 32 gig flash disk as a small token, so I appreciate it.
It's got a program on it, guys. Let's go.
Okay, I have a couple photography 1 awards and a couple photography 2 awards. So, photography 1 was last semester, and those winners are Sophia Whitwood and Nora Rock. And my photography 2, that is what is happening currently, and they do all the certain pictures, so it was very, very hard to choose just one. So you were right, Trinity, Kyla, and Sean, you're all getting one.
Good job, Sean. Good job, Sean. Definitely good job, Sean. Good job, Sean. You did it all. Sean, you deserve to be here.
Sean, you Media Club. So please forgive me. Second year or third year, Media Club. Anyone remember? Holyover is not present, I don't believe. Any other? Hope Starwell, no, you weren't here this year. Remember my sheet. Okay, first year. I know there's another second. First year, Genevieve Tech, Stephen Johnson, Trinity Beats, Tennessee Irwin, Morgan Bowder, Campbell Mock, Ellie Babach, Matthew Bradsville.
We all love your haircut.
Business and the World Award. So first, for introduction to business,
Parker.
Stephen Johnson. Grace Rod. Erica Sparks.
Middle school, high school math awards for classes that I teach. 6th grade math, Morgan Router, Ellie Lavach, and Campbell Mock. Seventh grade math, Reed Shallinger. Pre-algebra, Gavin Merritt. Geometry, Noah Beats and Jen Stark. Okay, basic math, Parker Holstein. Okay, donors of distinction. Lifesaver Blood Center would like to honor some of our seniors as donors of distinction. In order to become a donor of distinction, these students register to donate blood at least 3 times before graduation. Achieving this milestone requires students donate blood at high school and community blood drives. We are honoring them for their commitment to saving lives, providing volunteer community service, and investing in the future of those who are in need of blood transfusions to save their lives. This year, we have 4 members of our senior class who are donors of distinction. Please come forward to receive your certificate and blood donation honor cords as I call your name. Keegan Baker, Ciara Henry, Bailey Vitek, Jenna Vitek. Okay, this is your student council members. First of all, President Tori DeBoer, come on up, please. Okay, and then student council members, Vice President Keegan Baker, Secretary Erica Stark, Treasurer Jenna Vitek. Senior class, Martina DeBoer and Bailey Vitek. Juniors, Callie Vitek and Ben Kavanaugh. Freshmen, Jimmy Secretary this year, Brooke Schreiber and Bill DeWart. Please donate $2 and wear a hat tomorrow in our fundraiser for Kobe Sherman. All right, last, next year's student council officers. Secretary Grace Petek, Treasurer Riley Weidenbach, President Jerica Stark, Vice President Grace Robb.
I have 4 high school math awards I'm going to present. As long as I'm up here, I'm going to present physical science. Little physical science program. I'm going to do that one now. When I choose the winners of my awards, it's like every year I always look very strong with GPA. That's what's the easy part of who I pick. But I also, when it gets really close to that, I look at people that participate in class, put in the extra effort in class, and have a good attitude. So how about I'll start first with the senior math award. That one goes to Jerica Stark. The trigonometry award goes to Grace Robb. Next up is the Algebra 2 award. That one goes to Trinity Beats. And the last math award is the Algebra 1 award. That goes to Jacob Schaefer. Physical science at each class this year in physical science, 21 people. So it's hard to choose, but the winner is Jamie Stark.
Okay, with this year's high school science awards, like Mr. Schmitz, I do look at GPA, but I also look at class participation, work ethic, and just overall good attitude. And I'm also looking for students that sometimes will step out of their comfort zone, and do some different things. This year, for the Biology 1 award, 2 of them, Nora Robb and Trinity Beats. For advanced chemistry, Jerica Stark and Callie Vitek. The Anatomy and Physiology Award goes to Bailey Vitek. The Biology 2 award goes to Charlotte Maris. The Physics award, I had a pretty strong physics class this year, and I actually had 2 students that talk about stepping out of their comfort zone. I had 2 students that stepped out of their comfort zone big time and found success in this class. I had to pick one, and believe me, this one, she stepped out of her her comfort zone a long ways, and she had a lot of success in this class. This is Martina DeBoer. Okay, the next two awards are what we call the University of Rochester Awards, and they are through the University of Rochester in New York. And the first one is the Bausch and Lomb Award, which we've given before. And the Bausch and Lomb Award comes with a medallion, and it's for high achievement in math and science and positive contributions in school and community. This year's Bausch and Lomb Award winner is Jared Stark. The next one is the George Eastman Leadership Award. This goes to a student, a junior, has strong leadership skills, high grades, challenging coursework, and extensive extracurricular activities. And with this comes a pen with an engraved case. And this is Miss Callie Lutek.
Alright, so I'm Mrs. Granco. I'm Alicia Granco, for those of you who don't know me. I'm new to middle school science this year, and I have a few different awards to give out. So the first thing I'd like to give out is my awards for the science fair. My 5th and 6th graders put on a science fair this year, and they did a wonderful job, and I'm very proud of them. So it was very difficult. We had some judges go around and use the rubrics to see if they followed all of the criteria, and they did a wonderful job. So I'm going to start with my 3rd place winner. So in 3rd place, with red 40, I have Reagan Shalland and Faith Van Beek. Then in 2nd place, I have Growing Plants in Harsh Conditions with Lathan Lansdowne and Campbell Muck. And in 1st place, we have Growing Plants with Morgan Bowder and Ellie LaBach. And good job to everybody else. You did a wonderful job. I also have honorable mentions because it was such a tough decision. So they're going to stay up here, and I'm going to announce the honorable mentions. So I have with Sink or Float, Drew Vitek and Dylan DeBoer. It was Drew Vitek and Marty Bowder. And then I have what makes ice melt fastest, and that's Carson Pete and Dylan. Science is a lot of the fun activities that we do in middle school. So for 5th grade, I have Hattie Linsco and Drew Vitek. In 6th grade, I have Reagan Shallon and Campbell Luck. In 7th grade, I have Callie Benner and Faith Starwell. And in 8th grade, I have Jacob Schaefer and Hope Starwell. Alright, and then the last awards we would like to give out. So this is Mrs. Winkler, and as I already said, I'm Mrs. Granville. We were co-directors this year with our first year for play, and we decided to have the community vote on who the most outstanding actress and actor were. So, for most outstanding actress, we have Kaylin Oden.
And one more for most outstanding actor, Mr. Cade Oden. I'm Jill Haberman. I'm also new to the school this year. I could say that picking awards gave me a lot of anxiety because there are very many deserving students. I would think we can find something positive about every single kid in this room. So I did not just look at GPA, I also looked at the 3 R's. Their readiness, responsibility, and respect. So that was also figured into it. So for 5th grade math, Carson Peets. And then for 5th grade social studies, which is the study of the United States history, Jillian Stark. For 6th grade social studies, study world history, Riley Evans. Seventh grade geography, Faith Starwell.
electives, which is U.S. History again, and Gavin Merritt.
All right, I would agree with Mrs. Hardeman. We have a school full of talented, respectful students. I'm proud of each and every one of you, so good job. Thanks for making Scotland the best place to be.
You're welcome.
And like everyone else has said, we go by the 3 R's. That's what we really tried really hard this year with PBIS. Being responsible, respectful, and ready for school. I do take into account your GPA and things of that nature as well. So I will start with the 5th graders. I have 2 awards. No, I have 3. It's really tall. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. And I have Brooke, Drew, and Abby. I also have 3 for 6th grade. I have Campbell, Reagan, and Ellie. I normally don't have this many, but the scores were like within 10 solid points of each other, so. And 7th grade, I have 8. All right, 8th grade, I have Hope and Jacob. I also have the spelling bee awards. This year, we had Campbell, Jacob, Carson, and Kingsley who won the local Scotland spelling bee. Then they went on to USD in Vermillion for the regional competition. At the regional competition, Campbell Muck placed 3rd, and then she went on to the state competition and placed 8th at the state. And Jacob, at the regional competition, he placed 3rd in the written portion of it. So if I could have Campbell, Jacob, Carson, and Casey come down, please.
Alright, first I have an English award. You guys can come down to get your pins. For English 1, Jennifer Stark and Riley Weidenbach. For speech, Emily Dvorak, and for English 2, Trinity Beats. For English 3, Callie Vitek and Jerica Stark. And for English 4, Claire Janish and Jenna Vitek. And for the yearbook pins for the yearbook this year, come down to all the ones that receive your pin. Keegan Baker, Tyler Speeds, Mercedes Clark, Jackson Cole, Martina DeBoer, Corey DeBoer, Cole Frederick, Katie Frida, Yara Humphrey, Parker Humphrey, Stephen Johnson, Rob Kavanaugh, Caleb Marushka, and Brandon Scott.
Smile.
Like many of the other teachers, I look at GPA and, just people that participate in class. And each year I give out the health award in hopes that the recipients go on to enroll in the higher sciences and math classes that we offer here at SHS. And then go off to college and pursue a career in the health field. This year's recipients are Jenny Stark and Brittany Breed. I also have the honor of recognizing a senior here at SHS with the MedVed Media Poet Elite 8 Academic Award. Mrs. Fuchs and I, we conversed quite a bit when Mr. Hummel sent out the information. We thought pretty hard, and we narrowed it down to Claire Janish, who we nominated, and she will receive a plaque at a later date.
Academic All-State, sometimes can't decide, is this an academic award like today or an athletic award like tomorrow night? Like or tonight. Academics should come first, so we will list those people today. You have to be a senior, and you need at least a 3.5 cumulative GPA, and you have to have participated in that sport your senior year and probably one or more years beyond before that. So I like these. Oh, by the way, I have your plaque. Each of you have a plaque coming. The plaques are here. The engraving plates are not. So I will get those to you later. I apologize for that. Okay, Keegan Baker, call. If you come up here and stand up here quickly. Tyler Sweets, football. Martina DeBoer, volleyball, basketball, and track. Corey DeBoer, girls basketball, stat, boys basketball, cheerleader. Cole Frederick, football, basketball. Sierra Henry, volleyball, basketball. Claire Janish, volleyball, basketball, and track. Stephen Johnson, football and basketball. Haley Vitek, volleyball, basketball, track, and softball. And Jenna Vitek, cross country and basketball. One of the neat things about this group is, for the number of years I've been here, I think this is probably, we have 10 seniors that reach the academic All-State, and I think that is the largest number we've had. So congratulations.
All right, try to go fast. I always have a lot. We'll start off. The first two big ones, I already gave those awards away at the spring contest. So just come up, apply your name, they can take your picture here. The first is MVP, that's voted on by the band members. I give them the directive of voting on whoever exhibits, great musicianship, classroom leadership, and all those different things. So this year, the band voted on by a very narrow margin, Genevieve. And the second up, I most improved award, I chose it on myself, and this year again I had a very close one. I had very many kids I was thinking about, but at the end it came down to a conversation I had with fellow staff members, the amount of confidence this person showed this year, and that is Nora Robb. Your drum majors, we have 2 repeats this year, so instead of having the first year pins, we'll give you the second year bars. So it's Kate and Renfrew and Kara Janish. Next up, first year for color guard, which is flags. I believe that should be Grace Vitek, Gail Kusik, and Haley Renford.
Wow.
Yep. I got missed that one. And then the second year flag for Macy Hazy. Moving on, jazz band, first year participants letters Kyla Bjorn, Hope Starwell, Kaylee Rhodes, Jen Vitek. And then the rest of the jazz band, you guys can come up and grab a pin here in the box. We have Nora Robb, Jenny Stark, Lydia Bigby, Kate Jones, Kate Rember, Grace Vitek, Grace Robb, Jerry Stark, Martina DeBoer, Gail Kusik, Jenny Leeds, Kelly Leeds, Patience Starwell. First year band pins for a full high school band is all the 8th graders. So Jared Andretta, Brayden Fisher, Kayla Johannesson, Jason Mank, Haley Redford, Jacob Schaefer, Hope Starwell.
Yeah, brace it.
Since there's nearly 40 of you, I'm not going to call all your names now, but if you're in, so I apologize. Claire, Jenna, sorry, you were only in for one semester. Everybody else, if you were in band for the full year for your second year on, come grab a pin, make a line over here so we can take all of you in one picture.
Done yet? Go yet?
bus rider, you may go now. Don't leave unless you are riding the bus, please and thank you. Pretty sure it's like 2 hands right over the top. Okay, last one I promise, but I hope we save the best for last. You just saw your entire middle school, high school faculty up here presenting awards, and we thought it was only fair that we start giving back awards to teachers. So, the first, hopefully annual, Teacher of the Year in Scotland goes to Mr. Jacobson. In Mr. Jacobson's time here, the marching band has made a resurgence, achieving competitive wins nearly every season, along with frequently bringing home numerous awards. The concert band has been increasing, as we could tell by the almost completely empty section here in the middle when they just got up, so that was pretty telling. They received average superior ratings in the most recent outing. Mr. Jacobson has also made numerous large equipment upgrades in his time here. In Mr. Jacobson's 5 years here, he is overseeing the band receiving new marching uniforms, multiple new pieces of large percussion equipment, installation of a new music library, new music stands, and more. Despite many sarcastic looks from myself, I do appreciate all of the hard work and the money into the band program here. This cannot be done without the support of the community and all of the fundraising efforts. So please help me congratulate Mr. Jacobson on this day. And now the rest of you.